Okay, I'm beginning to think that it's not me. I think Facebook doesn't want me to get too deep on these conversations because every time I start to get deep on them, it always disconnects. So let's see what we get when we go back live. Let's see what we get. Sorry about that, folks. We're reconnecting, so let's see what we get. 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 Okay. Talking about the alpha female and picking back up on that. Alpha females understand. The main point of it is this. A strong man doesn't want to compete with an alpha female. A strong man, we don't care about how successful you are. We don't care what you do. We don't care how long you've been doing it. What we want to do is partner with that. We want to grow with that. And in order for us to grow together, we really want your femininity. We don't want the professional to come home and be professional all the time. We want you to turn that stuff off. You know, when a woman is in the zone and she's exuding her power, it's something that's actually very attractive to a strong man. It really is. The part that is not attractive is when you can't turn it off. If you can't turn it off, if you can't dial it back, if you can't just relax a little bit, if you're always on 10, if you're always, trying to drive the relationship or drive the conversation and drive this, that, and the other, if you're always trying to drive and never relaxing, we don't want that. We just don't want that. So we don't want you to be financially secure and emotionally bankrupt. We want you to have that balance. And that balance right now to this young lady is why you're probably still single. You don't have the right balance. You haven't figured out how to balance being feminine and being incredibly successful. So what you do is you say it's the man. None of these men can handle me because I'm a strong female. When you think about the number of men that you dated, if it's just one, don't believe them. If it's two, pay attention. If you got 3 different men saying the same thing, they ain't lying. It's you. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna give you a personal story, then that's it. My granddaughter was born last week, and one of the most positive things that I've seen in a while is I had a chance to talk to the young man that's the father of the baby. And was very respectful. Met his mother, and she was saying things like, we're going to take care of our responsibilities. And the good thing about it is this young man, even though he has a bunch of tattoos, was well mannered. When he spoke to me like he had a good home bringing and stuff like that. And that made me positive. It made me positive because there really are no mistakes. They're just things that happen and the way that we react to them. Everything is a learning experience. So I'm really encouraged to know that even in this day and age with young men young brothers who seem to be out in the streets and running derelict to their duties, this young man has said, that I'm going to take care of my responsibilities. And that's encouraging because we need more of that. And first of all, I'm excited. I think I have the most beautiful grandbaby in the world, if I do say so myself. But I'm really encouraged to know that this next generation really isn't that bad. What we have to do is we have to stay on them and continue to guide them. Guiding them to help them navigate around some of the experiences that we've gained will empower them to go further than we've gone. That's the key. So, I'm sorry that the connection, dropped. I'm really enthusiastic about doing these videos and picking back up where we left off. Next week is all about sex. I've been trying to avoid it. I've been trying to be nice about it. I've been trying to be positive, but we can still be positive and talk about sex. I've got a boatload of questions about sex. Now, apparently a lot of people are having sex. Any of you? Not me, of course, but apparently a lot of people are having sex and people have questions about sex. One question that I got from a young lady is, how do I don't want to give it away. I've already started talking about it. How do I get my man to go play with me? I'm just going to leave it right there. How does she get her man to go play with her? Now, when she said that, and we had our discussion back and forth, I was like, whoa, you really want me to talk about this? And she really wants me to have that conversation. So next week, it gets a little more direct, a little more sexual, because I really got some steamy emails. Wow. People really are having sex out here. So that's all I got. Sorry about the connection, man. I promise y'all next week I'm going to have it better so we don't lose the signal midstream right when I really start going in and enjoying it. Last thing, I just want to say thank you to everybody who congratulated me on the birth of my granddaughter. I spent a little time with her tonight, and there's nothing like it, nothing like it at all. I had new baby smell on me, and I can't have a baby now because the auntie can't be younger than the niece. Can't do that. So guess I won't be having any more babies anytime soon. All right. So looking forward to the conversation next week. It's going to be hot for real. It's going to be adult conversation tactfully. Oh, but it's grown folks conversation. So next week is going to be hot. So thanks a lot for tuning in. We'll see you next Thursday for Relationship Thursdays.